Dear colleagues, dear creators of today's and tomorrow, it is an enormous pleasure to greet you at yet another session in the series of the Year of the Soul of the Cities. This time, we will be discussing a topic which is essential for civilizational development. Eco-civilization movement is a disruptive global cluster of people who care, a safe space for emerging engagement, collaboration, innovation, and emerging foundation, adding hopefully a bit of new knowledge and wisdom for piloting towards a future civilization. Why this topic really matters to eco-civilization? Firstly, I feel we are really compatible. We know that together we grow better, that together we can imagine more holistically the society that our inner world is craving for. Secondly, because the topics are of a great importance to both networks. We both see cities as a living field of relationship, which are invisible rivers of trust, creativity, care, and reciprocity. In eco-civilization, relationships are the essence of the next enabler of value creation. Both networks see the cities as the basic living organisms in our society, seeking balance within the greater ecosystem. And we both see cities' inhabitants as stewards of relationship, transforming cities from a space of consumption into the space of communion. In a way, we sense that the new civilizational paradigm is around the corner, that the new mindset is seeking new organizational structures, and we are invited to imagine again. Throughout thousands of years, humans somehow detached itself through mental dimensions and new aspirations from nature and started to engage with new human-based structures as cities and villages. In the last century, we went even beyond that and created a third nature, so-called virtual world, within which again rules and opportunities emerge. That's why this call for new civilizational structures within which we can deliver a more inclusive, balanced, resilient, and at the same time sustainable world is getting so much stronger. I hope that also today's discussion will steer some emotions and thoughts in you to look beyond the known. The model that you see is just one of those humble attempts. That's why today's topic is so important for, or what I've said so far. There is an increasing global migration and mobility happening and causing a lot of disturbances and conflicts. So I hope that today's discussion will add just a bit more into understanding of these challenges and bring us closer to the solutions that are higher than the current challenges. We live today in an unprecedented mobility, international and internal migrations. Whether refugees, labor migrants, or students are reshaping our populations, economies, and cities, impacting age structures, labor markets, and social dynamics. While organizations and cultures are mixing, they are bringing immense opportunity from innovation and entrepreneurship point of view to cultural richness and expanded empathy. Yet, they also create tensions around identity, inclusion, and shared civic responsibility. I have experienced this firsthand, living as an immigrant and foreign student for 5 years in San Francisco, studying and working in Silicon Valley, and 5 years in Brussels in top political roles as part of the European Commission. I witnessed both the challenges and extraordinary benefits of multicultural environments. It was tough at times, but my curiosity, different life experiences, and unique perspective allowed me to contribute meaningfully while gaining immense creative inspiration. Before I pass the word to Marina, let me just briefly mention a couple of more events that are happening within the eco-civilization movement. First, next week, there will be a yearly summit of the eco-civilization movement, and you are warmly invited to join us on Wednesday, 21st, between 15th and 19:30 Central European Time. We will reflect the learnings and inspirations of 2025 and set directions for 2026. Secondly, we are launching a new yearly topic, AI Challenge, starting in February and then being on the agenda every month until the end of the year. And finally, we are launching 2 new books based on the discussions and engagements in 2025, Leadership Challenged and Mental Health. So thank you very much for your attention. And Marina, back to you.